Yeah, I want the world. I'm coming to get it.
Hey, what's up guys, Henry the Blasian here, and as you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm finally going to be revealing to you guys the God Squad I have been working my cheeks off for the last week. Now, before we do dive into today's video, guys, there's some things I kind of want to just drop on you. Number one is some positivity on the channel. Guys, I gotta hit you with some motivation, and this is my quote of the day. Work hard for what you want, because it won't come to you without a fight. For those of you that feel like you might be lacking a little bit of motivation, use that quote, go out there and go get it done. You guys have seen that on my YouTube channel. I have been grinding the living life out of this freaking game for the last week and a half, and although I'm pushing it, I want to see you guys push it in life as well, because it's all about all of us growing together. So that thing that you're holding back on doing, go out there and get it done. Secondly, we did get some new packs today. That is the Earl Monroe Legacy Showcase packs. You can see Diamond Monroe is in packs. He's the first diamond, kind of not really a hype one, but there's also a Rick Smits in there, a Jerry Sloan, who I hear is really good, as well as a Bobby Jones. Now, one thing to mention about that Rick Smits, he is able to evo to an Amethyst card, so that's something to keep in mind. Might want to pick him up. He's like a 7'4" center. He might be the deodorant to that mirror sun problem you guys might be having. One more thing I do want to mention, guys, is if you're not paying attention to the main menu here, today in my team, if you go ahead and play triple threat offline between these times, now my times here are based on my time zone, so they are going to be different for everybody around the world, but make sure you go out there and you play triple threat during these times, because you will earn a token per game on top of getting a vault and whatever other rewards you might get. I think this is one of the biggest dubs to happen to triple threat, and because of that, I've been playing triple threat offline during these times, and I started off today at 0 tokens. I'm already at 32 tokens. I managed to earn all of those on top of landing on a 10 token spot. Super awesome. But that was just a couple things I wanted to let you guys know before we do dive into today's video. But now that all that is said and done, it's time to get into the seriousness of today's video. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys have seen from my recent videos that I've got some pretty nice cards on my team. I've even got what is known to be the best card in NBA 2k20 MyTEAM right now. Now, for those of you that already know my lineup, you know it, but for those of you that do not know my lineup, it's finally time that I introduce to you guys the new, the improved, the godlike, the masterpiece Blasian Nation. And boom, baby, as you guys can see, for a week and a half going into NBA 2k20 MyTEAM, we are rocking one of the best squads in the game. There's some people who have all pink diamond starting lineups. We're almost there. If I do move Bob McAdoo here to my starting lineup spot, we have 3 pink diamonds, a Galaxy Opal, and Diamond Bob Cousy, which I think would arguably be the best starting lineup in all of 2k20 MyTEAM, but there could be someone out there with a better lineup, so I'm not arguing that yet. But as you guys can see, this is what the team's looking like. At the 1, we've got this Diamond Bob Cousy, who is the most redeemed diamond card in the diamond token market for a good reason. Super good card. You got to ignore the fact that he's 6'1", because height is important in every game, but not that important when you got a card like Cousy. Amazing offense, amazing defense, but what really sticks out is the fact that he has 5 Hall of Fame badges. Giant Slayer, Needle Threader, and especially Floor General is huge. The offensive attribute bonus that he gives to the team is insane. Because of him, people like Galaxy Opal, J Rich, Shawn, Kemp have boosts to their 3-pointers and stuff, and you can hit an insane amount of shots. Bob Cousy, a very good card, one of the higher cards I would definitely recommend in the token market, but not the top one. He's probably the second one I would recommend. Number 1 that I'd actually recommend is the Artist, which we will get to in just a second, but number 2 is the Harem, the current best card in NBA 2k20 MyTEAM right now, and yes, he is indeed better than Galaxy Opal Dominique Wilkins. You can go ahead and check out the Galaxy Opal Dominique Wilkins and then check out the Galaxy Opal Jason Richardson. Look at their stats, look at the badges, look at their animations and releases. You will see that Jason Richardson is definitely the dominant card among the two. Him being upgraded now has 9 Hall of Fame badges, 26 gold, 3 silvers. I'm not going to go on him too much. For those of you that haven't seen the gameplay, it is my last video, so make sure to check it out. But him having that Hall of Fame downhill catch and shoot shoot, difficult shot, tireless shooter, makes this card an absolute nightmare to guard on the offensive end. He's been averaging like 35 points right now, but really online he averages like 20-25 points a game, and that's just casually playing. That's not me forcing the ball through him, which is what makes him absolutely insane, man. Stats are just sick now. 94 three-pointer, and again, like I mentioned, with the coach and Bob Cousy's floor general, he's got a 99 open and off dribble 3. His off dribble is so glitchy, it's not even funny. You guys will definitely be seeing him in future gameplays. Now in today's video, guys, I'm not going to be going into a game. You guys might be wondering why. Well, it's for what I explained earlier. I've been grinding this game like crazy for a week and a half, so I just kind of feel like I need a break, and I'm going to make a video instead on me just showing you guys my lineup, as well as my team unlimited is absolutely broken right now, and I can't stand going into a game only for me to get an error and stuff like that. Super annoying, but I do hope they fix it. But moving on to the 3 position here, we've got the pink diamond Jerry Stackhouse, which you also get from Domination. This card is also another card I do like a lot. I love that Hall of Fame relentless finisher on him. He's also a very consistent shooter. Volume shooter is actually a good badge in the game this year. This card gets bucket. Again, 89 three-pointer plus the boost from the coach and Bob Cousy just makes him knock down. On top of that, 95 driving dunk, 86 ball handling, and 81 speed with ball makes him overall a really good small forward. He's got offense, he's got defense, and he's got good animations, which is all you can ask for. Now moving on to the number 4 position, another reward, and one thing you will notice that is a trend with my whole lineup is every single person on my lineup is a reward card. We don't keep any auctionable cards on my team because they're just never as good. But yeah, jumping into this Shawn Kemp, I'm assuming is arguably the second best power forward in the game right now, just because I think Ibaka might have a slight edge on him with a higher three-pointer. But this card also, he's very amazing. Only 3 Hall of Fame badges, which is a bit tough. You do wish he would have at least like Hall of Fame relentless finisher or contact finisher, but this card plays great. Again, his attributes are amazing. He's got the post, he's got the mid-range. A 75-3 is knocked down when you've got the Bob Cousy floor general. That's why Bob Cousy is such a big part of people's lineups. He's got the dunking, he's got decent speed, his defense is great all around. Again, top to bottom, another beautiful card. Plus he's a pink diamond, so he makes my lineup look swaggy. Now at the center position, we've got who I think is the best diamond token reward in the game. And also guys, if you guys want me to do any gameplays that I haven't done with anyone on my lineup, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll make sure to get it done. For example, you guys want a Gilmore gameplay, someone in the bottom just has to comment, do a Gilmore gameplay, and if it gets a ton of likes on that comment, I will definitely make sure to go ahead and do so. But Artist Gilmore, a 7-2 Goliath in this game, the Mirasan deodorant. Because of me having this card right off the bat, I have not had a single problem online with George Mirasan. All I see on Twitter and on YouTube is people complaining about George Mirasan, but this man literally exposes him every single time. The Hall of Fame back down punisher is cheese. The Hall of Fame box to box people out, he grabs like every single rebound. Like, this card is insane, and a lot of people will say cards like DeAndre Jordan and stuff are nice, or Pau Gasol, but unlike Pau Gasol, this card's defense is elite, his post game is elite, and although he doesn't have the three-pointer, he's really got everything else on the offensive arsenal, which you really love to see. But look at him defensively, man. 95 block, 94 interior defense, his rebounding is insane, decent speed for being 7'2", and all around just a beast. And that basically sums up my starting lineup. Now off the bench, we've got a card I just recently picked up, and I think people are gonna sleep on this card. He's got a very money release. I put his release up on Twitter for people to see, but this card is also very nice. He doesn't have any Hall of Fame badges, unfortunately, but he just plays well. He feels fast, he's got great animations. Animations are such a big part of this game, on top of badges of course, but animations are huge. 84 three-pointer, but with my coach he gets an 89, and then with Bob Cousy, which they're probably not going to be on the floor together, but if they were, it could go up to a potential 94 three-pointer, which is just amazing. But yeah, top to bottom, card's really nice. I like the fact that he's actually got decent speed. It's hard to find some good point guards with good speed, which is another reason why Bob Cousy is just so good. Now moving over to the bench position, we got Dale Ellis. Everybody should know who this man is. A lot of people should have him by now. This card is an amazing card, man. He's an absolute sharpshooter. He's got the Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, and steady shooter. Now I know some people don't like the steady shooter, but when you're in sharpshooting takeover and you got Hall of Fame steady shooter, you can literally pull up in people's faces 100% smothered, and it will be green, and they will be confused, and they will be pissed off, and that is because they don't know the truth about Dale God Ellis. jealous, but this card's got an amazing release. On the offensive end, he's amazing. On the defensive end, he's average. I wouldn't really say he's too much of a problem on defense, but I'm not going to say he's great on defense. Him being 6'7" at the shooting guard position definitely helps with playing defense. I do wish he was a little bit faster, which is why I usually like to run him at the small forward, because usually the way I run my lineups online is this is what I like to do. I actually like to start Gordon Hayward at the small forward and then have the Jerry Stackhouse firepower coming off the bench. But that leads me to look at this Gordon Hayward anyways, and I think this is one of the most slept on cards when it comes to the diamond rewards. I feel like everybody likes to listen to all the hype around cards, and they go for Glenn Rice, they go for draws, and they go for all of that. But this Gordon Hayward is way better than Glenn Rice, which is why I don't understand why people went for Glenn. Sure, Glenn has the better release, but this card is better in every other aspect, man. And also, Gordon Hayward has 28 gold badges, 3 silver, and a bronze, whereas the Glenn Rice only has 16 gold badges. Now, you must be thinking, oh, but Glenn Rice has the catch and shoot and all the shooting badges. Well, so does Gordon Hayward. Gold catch and shoot right there. And he's also got, guess what? The gold range extender badge. This card can pull, and he's also got an amazing release, which is, again, what confuses me about why people didn't pick him up. He's got the dunking ability. He's got better speed, because I don't know if you guys have looked at that Glenn Rice's speed stats, but they are not it. That card's got like a 65 speed with ball. What kind of small forward is going to have 65 speed with ball on top of just having super exposable defense? That is why I think Gordon Hayward is the better pickup, guys. Do not listen to the mainstream. Get yourself Gordon Hayward instead of Glenn Rice, and I promise you, you will not regret it. Now, at the power forward position here, we've got McAdoo. I'm going to explain to you why McAdoo comes off the bench here with Pau Gasol. It's because Bob McAdoo cannot shoot threes, but Pau Gasol can. So I always like to have it so that at least 4 people on my team can shoot threes. That way, if one person is dogging people in the post, they won't get double teamed and I'll have problems. Because if Pau Gasol or Artis Gilmore is here and can't shoot and they get double teamed, I toss it out to the 3, it's useless. But other than that, McAdoo is a dog. Now that he's a pink diamond, he's got a ton of Hall of Fame badges, man, especially the worm, which I like, rebound chaser, contact finisher. He dunks like a god. The cross key scorer is also really nice. I love the box so much. The putback boss, it's alright. It really just helps him get more offensive rebounds than anything. But yeah, all around, McAdoo is really good. For those of you that haven't seen his release, it is really nice. He's got a 93 mid-range, which goes down. His post game is phenomenal. Him being a center playing the 4 position makes him really good. He's got the free throw. You see his dunking stats are insane, and he's got really good speed. So if you want to play small ball and put him at center, he will be able to run it really well. But again, if you guys want a gameplay on this card, just let me know. And then we've got Pau Gasol, a card I haven't really used, but I recently picked him up as well. And the reason for that is he's got the Hall of Fame post spin technician. I think he's really the best bang for your buck center that you can get for diamond rewards, other than Artis Gilmore. There is a Bob Lanier and stuff out there who I believe people will sleep on. I personally chose to sleep on him and went with Gasol just because I wanted a center who would be able to stretch the floor. If I didn't have Gilmore and I had Gasol instead, I might have tried out Lanier, but there's no point in having Lanier on my lineup just because it wouldn't really fit for me. But yeah, Hall of Fame post spin, drop stepper, and pick and popper make him an offensive nightmare as well. He's got the great fadeaway, he's got a nice mid-range, he's got a nice 3-pointer that can be hittable with the coach, and if you're running him with Bob Cousy, again, offensive boost for days, baby. But yeah, top to bottom, not a bad card. Only thing I might not really like about him is the speed. He feels slower than his speed stats really show, but other than that, he is pretty nice. Grabs a ton of rebounds. Lateral quickness is a bit tough at times, but you got to sacrifice some things if you want to be able to have a big man that can shoot. Now that essentially sums up the 10-man lineup that I'll usually be running. Now if someone's usually using a taller point guard, we've got my boy Bob Sura here on the bench. For those of you that do not have this card yet, you need to go out there and you need to grind domination, man. A 6'5" point guard who can really do it all with 27 gold badges. He's got range extender on silver. He's got a nice mid-range, nice 3, a beautiful release. His dunking is insane. To sum it up, this card is an NBA 2K18 Penny Hardaway, but put in a 6'5" body. Like, he's just a blow-by demigod and he gets the job done. We've also got Morris Peterson here, who is an absolute sharpshooter. That's for scenarios where I feel like Gordon Hayward might not get the job done and I need someone with like a faster release. I'll throw Morris Peterson in there. Then we've also got Rudy Gay if I feel like Dale Ellis's size just isn't enough. This Rudy Gay is 6'8", but when you see him on the court, the man looks like he's 6'11", and I've explained this a lot on my stream, but the #1 amethyst token reward to redeem is this man indeed. He plays amazing. Ignore the fact that he's got an 83-pointer. It is so green, and he just plays so amazing. This card may not look too great on paper, but on the court he definitely gets the job done. Now that basically summarizes my whole God Squad, guys. Whole God Squad is looking good, but there's still a lot of work to do. For those of you that are wondering what I'm actually up to right now, my plan right now is to kind of up my collector level. That way I can go ahead and get this amethyst Isaiah Thomas. Once I do, the grind is gonna snap right into me again, and I'm gonna want to upgrade him to an opal and then get you guys a gameplay right off the bat. I'm sure someone is gonna have an opal for him sometime soon, but that doesn't change the fact that I do want him. Another thing I'm also working on is trying to get these spotlight challenges out of the way, just because I didn't realize that when you actually finish all the spotlight challenges, guys, you get yourself a free Diamond Magic Johnson. That is right. If you hop over here, you can see this is where Alonzo's supposed to be. You collect all these guys, you get a free Diamond Magic, and I'm not turning down a 6'9" point guard because everybody is gonna have them, so I'm gonna need everything I can get. And then the plan after that, guys, is to grind triple threat. I'm only at 95 wins right now. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go all the way for Dominique. I've already gotten Jay Rich, and that was literally such an exhausting grind, so getting to all the way here, I don't know if I'll do it. I'll probably try to get to at least Ibaka because I think he would be a key piece on my lineup. But Dominique Wilkins, he looks pretty good. He's going to be a blow-by god for sure, but I just don't know if he's really going to be that impactful on my team. But again, all around, guys, that is my plan. You guys now know what I'm up to in case you see me only uploading once a day, because I really want to upload twice a day for you guys, but I am on such a grind. You can see that this lineup is not easy to come across in a week and a half of my team, man. Like, I am really happy with this team. But all around, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. I feel like I've been talking to you guys a lot. I appreciate all of you that listen. Hopefully you guys got some hints on some players to pick up when it comes to the amethyst token rewards and the diamond. If you don't feel like that happened, let me know down in the comment section below, and I will make a video on the top cards to pick up at every position, and also the top reward cards to pick up at every like color tier. So if you guys are wondering and need help with that, let me know down in the comment section below. I will help you guys out. But this is going to be the end of the video, so if you guys did enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like. And for you new viewers, you know you got to hit that subscribe button and join the Blasian Nation, man. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have an awesome day, and take care.